guys, Mag Reviews here, Fanboy in Phoenix. We're going to be going over the weekend review of the 24th through the 28th, which is today. A lot of gaming news came out this week in regards to PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Portable because Sony had their special press conference that they wanted to talk about, and the big reveal that everybody was predicting was the PSP2, or what we refer to as now the NGP, Next Gen Portable. This sucker is built like a beast. It has a quad-core processor into it.
Yep.
It's got twice the quality as far as the screen display goes.
One of the AMOLED screens that's going to be on there, the same that Samsung put onto the Galaxy S series phones.
We got two microphones, two cameras. We got a nice. They're going to come out with two models, is what we heard about at the end of the week. 3G version and a non-3G version. They showed some games. You guys can go out to YouTube and check it out. GameSpot posted a few trailers of an Uncharted game, a Little Big Planet game, a Resistance game that got passed off. Insomniac is not doing it, but they passed it off to another developer company. They also ran Metal Gear Solid 4, which was one of the PS3's exclusive opening releases when the system came out. And Call of Duty actually got announced as well. Killzone, another Wipeout, and a bunch of others.
Little Big Planet's going to be on there, which is going to be nice because the screen, the 4-inch display, 5-inch display, sorry, it's actually going to be touchscreen.
Yes, they will have a touchscreen on there, which is beautiful.
Touchscreen on front and on back.
I'm hoping for a $250 price tag.
I may see $200 for the non-3G
I'm going to say
version. It
better not be more than the 3DS. That's all I have to say. But we're real excited. That was announced. So Sony was really just talking mainly about that. The other big news that they talked about was they did not announce the PlayStation phone, which I'm really curious because rumor has it that that's supposed to come out in a couple months. And there's been no
details, no nothing.
Introduction to this. Kind of curious, but whatever. The other big news that PlayStation made was that they're going to be coming out with an app for our Android phones called PlayStation Suite, which will also have our not only trophy support, but it'll also have the ability to play PlayStation 1 games on our Android phones, which then again introduces us a little bit into that PlayStation. If they're calling it the Xperia Play, and Gadget actually had a video demo of the phone thanks to B. Rowland, and they actually showed, I believe it was Ridge Racer being played on it. Nice interface. I mean, I already got this Samsung phone, so I gotta wait anyways. But we'll see what PlayStation can do with the phone now that they're trying to branch out into that division. Phoenix, you continue on with our next big news that we had, which was...
Well, we had our Need for Speed review that we did. We both enjoyed the game. It played out well. If you guys want, you can go back and see that. You had the Bulletstorm demo, which released, which, in our opinion, was absolutely epic. Very violent, very over the top. Not quite the same intensity as like Dead Space 2, but this game has a lot of combos to it. It's very, very graphic, very detailed, very fast-paced.
I like it. I did tell Phoenix, so I did play through it twice. I do like the scoreboard ranking system that they have on there. I can maybe see it getting a little repetitive unless you know every single combo kill as skills with shots. I believe it's going to have co-op. I don't know for a fact. It does look nice, though, so you guys need to check it out at least. And also, Phoenix, you got to test out Crysis 2 a little bit on the 360.
Yeah, I got a little bit gameplay on that. It's decent. It plays out well. A couple of people had complained about lag in the multiplayer, since that's the only way that you can play it right now. And there was some lag issues. It wasn't terrible. I think it was more the servers trying to catch up with everybody that was playing.
They're actually looking into it. Crytek actually released a
Yeah.
statement saying that they will be looking into this issue. There is a PC demo that's going to be coming out as well.
But the game's really nice. It's beautiful. It's got very good graphics and it's very detailed. So I'm kind of looking forward to that one. I've got it on my GameFly queue for a rent. So
Both of us do.
we'll see how that one turns out.
Definitely. Also, in case you guys are Facebook gamers, just whatever, Oregon Trail and Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego are coming. Just give you a little heads up.
Dysentery.
Yes, dysentery for the win. Phoenix is going to talk about this next little piece of news because he actually played through this game. I played about an hour of it. I need to come back to it, but he actually played and unlocked, I think, all of the endings. Is that correct?
I think I got a majority of
Okay.
them.
Go ahead and
Basically, what we've got is we've got a signing to get Heavy Rain, the PS3 exclusive. They are actually going to make a movie adaptation. Warner Brothers is going to be putting this thing together. I think David Milchik is actually going to be writing on this or heading it up. And it's going to be interesting to see. The game itself was absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of deep story detail on it. The one thing I'm curious to see is how they end the movie, because you've got multiple endings for the game depending on who survived and who didn't.
Yeah, Phoenix and I had a brief discussion, and we just think that if they were smart, because a lot of people are hyping that this might actually be the open door to a video game movie that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Phoenix and I were saying that what if they just left the ending up to us?
Let you imagine
You
what
know,
happened. Or think
Kind of like
happened.
to choose your own adventure. But David Milch, he's the guy that created Deadwood on HBO, which was one of the most raw westerns I've ever watched. And he also was behind NYPD Blue, which this is great because this is a cop movie or a cop video game. And this video game was pretty much just like playing through a movie. I mean, you really didn't have all these button combinations going on. You actually did motion control, and you actually felt like you were, moving your character around and trying to get away from the bad guys. So,
yeah,
looks good. Next was one of the other things that was announced at the Sony conference later on this week was Final Fantasy Versus 13. We finally got a gameplay trailer, and it was finally released.
Beautiful.
High definition.
Beautiful.
I am liking the gameplay. It is a total revamp of Final Fantasy 13. It's nothing like it. It is real time, but it reminds me a lot of Kingdom Hearts. And that's what they were trying to push with this, because Square Enix, of course, who is behind Kingdom Hearts, knew that their combat system in that game was successful, so why not try to put it out on a Final Fantasy game, which I like. They also announced a trailer for Final Fantasy Type 0, which is going to be on the PSP. Looks alright. Now that I've seen the NGP, I can say screw you, PSP 3000, PSP Go. The graphics on your system suck, but I'll stick with it. What else you got? Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say you've got there's going to be some footage posted tonight or maybe again on Saturday over on Spike TV. If you guys follow Game Trailers TV, they're going to have some footage from Twisted Metal. I think they're going to have Axel.
I want a release date, please. I'm hoping for an April, May, but
we need some more spring, summer releases. There's kind of a void there where we don't have a whole lot.
Yeah, because we're going to be busy in the fall. We got Uncharted, and we got Gears of War 3, and we got Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and we got so much other games coming out.
Yeah, we've got SOCOM 4. That's going to be hitting the PS3
Spring.
here in let's see.
This game I can't wait for. Yeah. I played the crap out of this on PS2. It was my first actual online multiplayer game that I actually enjoyed because I would at least get one kill per match, so it was kind of nice. So I'm looking forward to that, especially with the move support. Also with Killzone 3 coming out in less than a month, we've got move support for that, which I might pick up. I don't know yet. Because PlayStation Move Heroes is going to have a bundle at Toys R Us for $100. You get the game and you get a move controller.
It'd be a good way to go if you brought the
Yeah, just to end this, we got about 30 seconds left. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 released 2 new characters. Hassan Ko from Darkstalkers and Sentinel from X-Men. So, nothing new. And Phoenix, I'll let you take over and
Yep.
talk about last 20 seconds.
Last thing we've got is QuakeCon 2011. The dates have been announced for that.
We'll be there.
Yes, we will be there. We may do some press side. We may do. We're probably going to bring our computers along as well so that we can get some game time in.
August 4th through the 7th. So,
Yep.
Fanboy and Phoenix, we're out.
Yep.
Peace.